Federación Obrera Regional Peruana. This organization was founded in 1912 in order to fight for an 8-hour workday. It was supported by some anarchist groups as Luchadores de la Verdad and Luz y Amor. On January 5th in 1913, this organization demanded an 8-hour workday with this specification: salary increase and medical coverage in accident during work. After 4 days, the president exhorted the workers to stop the manifestation. However, the workers didn't to do it. As a consequence, enterprises had to accomplish all their demands so as to avoid not working.
As one of the citizen actors of Peru talking about the issue of social pressure, we have Manuel González Prada, the most prominent figure of anarchism in Peru, and who is considered the founder of Peruvian political radicalism. He was an essayist, thinker, anarchist, and Peruvian poet. He was one of the most influential figures in the letters and politics of Peru in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. At the end of 1891, he traveled to Europe, where he remained for around 7 years. Upon this return to Peru, persuaded of anarchist ideas, he resumed his criticism of political corruption, identifying himself with the working class and with the indigenous people. Upon returning to Lima in 1898, he began to disseminate the anarchist ideas he had discovered in Barcelona, and was increasingly identifying with the anarcho-syndicalist labor movements. At that time, President Nicolás de Pierola ruled. González Prada undertook a campaign of violent speeches and public meetings in which he attacked the government and especially the person of Pierola.
Arequipazo. According to the Defense of the People, the conflicts in Peru add up to more than 240, and 70% are socio-environmentalists. The Arequipazo emerged due to the discomfort and later on rejection of a centralist decision. The Arequipazo movement wasn't just the opposition to the privatization of an energy generator enterprise. It wasn't the demand for the fulfillment of an electoral promise or the rejection of an economic model in which the state is reduced to its minimal expression. This social movement was more than that. There was a collective impetus. This feeling led Peruvians to question authoritarian decisions made in the country, especially when these are not consulted with them. The Arequipazo movement of June of 2002 would set back Alejandro Toledo's efforts to privatize the energy generator enterprise EGASA. This popular protest, considered the first social conflict developed in a democratic system after the dictatorship of Alberto Fujimori. It took place from June 14th to June 19th. It was supported by hundreds of thousands of people in the city, outraged because the president failed to keep his promise.
The clashes between the population and the police during those 6 days left 318 injured and 2 young people dead. After violence of social tension, on June 19th, the central government signed an agreement with the authorities and social leaders of Arequipa to suspend privatization. 14 years after Arequipazo, it is worth asking what were the economic, political, and social impacts of this conflict.